In the quietude of a summer morning in 1914, the world held its breath, unaware that the breeze carried whispers of impending chaos. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary fell victim to an assassin's bullet in Sarajevo, and the dominoes of destiny began to topple. The Great War, later known as World War I, unfolded with a tragic symphony of shadows. The war's tendrils reached into every corner of the globe, but our story unfolds on the Western Front, where trenches scarred the landscape and barbed wire crisscrossed like veins of sorrow. Amid the trenches, a young soldier named James stood, his eyes reflecting the haunted landscapes of war. James hailed from a quaint village where laughter once echoed through cobblestone streets. Now the village was a mere memory, swallowed by the cacophony of artillery and the screams of the wounded. James had enlisted with dreams of glory, but reality had bestowed upon him the heavy burden of survival. In the trench beside James there was a camaraderie born of shared adversity. His comrades, diverse in background and language, forged bonds transcending borders. Jean from France, Wolfgang from Germany, and Raj from India, bound together by the shared suffering of war. They found solace in each other's company, a refuge from the merciless tempest outside the trench. As the war raged on, a symphony of horrors unfolded. Gas clouds wafted through no man's land, and the whistle of artillery shells conducted a macabre melody. Yet, within the desolation, a fragile spark of humanity endured. Soldiers exchanged trinkets, shared songs, and found pockets of respite in the unlikeliest of moments. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the battlefield, James stumbled upon a weathered violin, a relic of a time when music was a balm for the soul rather than a requiem for the fallen. The violin became a conduit for the soldiers' shared humanity, a beacon of hope in the abyss. Underneath the starlit sky, James began to play, coaxing melancholic notes from the strings. His comrades, huddled in the trench, listened in reverent silence. The music transcended language, evoking memories of home, love, and the simple joys they had left behind. Unbeknownst to them, the enemy trench held a violinist of their own, Friedrich, a German soldier who had once played in grand concert halls. Intrigued by the distant melody, Friedrich hesitated, then lifted his violin in response. Across the barbed wire and the scars of war, a duet emerged, a poignant reminder that humanity persisted even in the bleakest of times. For a brief moment, the symphony of shadows faded, replaced by a shared harmony that echoed across the desolate battlefield. Enemies became comrades, connected by the universal language of music. As the last notes hung in the air, a ceasefire, a fragile truce, settled over the trench-ridden landscape. The war, however, cared little for moments of respite. The ceasefire was but a fleeting interlude in a conflict that would rage on, claiming millions more lives. Yet, in that ephemeral harmony, the soldiers glimpsed a shared yearning for peace, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity amid the horrors of World War I.